Good morning, everybody, and thank you so much for tuning on in to our Valley News Now desk this morning. Sunrise not really getting started quite yet. Still looking pretty dark out there, but I do have some news for you. We do have a first alert weather day coming. I hate to be the one to say it, but it is on the way, coming up for, Christmas Day. So I'm going to give you all those details in just a few seconds, but good morning and thank you so much for joining us here on the Valley News Now desk again. My name is Alex Larson. So we're going to kick things off again talking about that and just that. What is happening outside, what you need to be aware of for this first alert weather day coming up. I'm going to share my screen with you here. First alert PM Christmas Day. Okay, so not in the AM, in the PM. This is not going to be a huge blizzard though, okay? That's what our first alert storm team is saying. Not going to be a huge blizzard, but this is definitely something you're going to want to be aware of because everybody's out traveling during this week for the holiday season. So good travel days are going to be Tuesday and Wednesday, Christmas Eve. Thursday, that's the first alert weather day. Again, Christmas Day. 16 degrees right now in Fargo and cloudy. Going to be partly cloudy, not really going to get much better today. This is about as good as we're going to get. Looks like we'll hop back into 16 at 4 o'clock, but around that 13, 14, 15 range throughout the day for us here in Fargo. Mainly sunny, just chilly. Tomorrow we're looking at mostly cloudy, cooler up north. Check that out. Langdon 11, but down in Crookston 20, Fargo's 25, Detroit Lakes 28. This is for tomorrow, keep in mind. 30 over in Fergus. So let's see what we got in our 11-day planner. We said, right? Wait, let's click here first, okay? Christmas forecast. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, good travel day. We already covered that. Thursday, areas light snow and freezing rain. So this could make travel a little tricky. Going to be 31 degrees. Towing that freezing line there. So again, first alert weather day, 31, low of 19. Christmas Day, Friday, 24. Looks like we got a little bit of precipitation coming that day. Low of 16, and then through the weekend we're going to hold on to above zero at least. That's nice, right? Not really much else you can ask for as we continue on into late December and into the new year. Check that out, New Year's Day in our 11-day planner, and it's going to be in those 20s. I mean, low 15, that's not bad at all. That's what we're looking at today for all day. So I mean, things are looking good for New Year's. It's Christmas, unfortunately, that we are raising that first alert for. So remember, our first alert storm team works very hard to keep you updated in the know with everything that's going on outside. So you can keep you and your family informed and safe. A good way that you can stay in the know is by downloading that VNN weather app. So our first alert storm team can send you push notifications. You can get those updates, forecasts right at your fingertips. It's free in the App Store, easy to use. Why not, right? And if you don't work today, you got time. So we're going to move on to our news portion of this segment. We got big news for the Moorhead High School Career Academy. They're getting a school resource officer. Throughout the school year, Valley News Live has been keeping you up to date with several safety incidents in the district. The district has not linked the incidents to adding a new SRO, but police say the timing is just right for Officer Jetting to join the Career Academy. SRO addition comes as the district completes its safety and security audit. Results will be released in January and includes input from families and staff.
There's been some incidents in the last year or so. Is there a message for parents you have as far as safety or just bringing someone else on board for the school?
So surveys that were completed in the late 2019s showed that over 95% of students at Horizon and the high school wanted SROs there and felt safe with SROs there. In conversations that I've had with staff and students over the past 6 months, they do feel safe. They are happy to have the SROs there, mostly because it's that bridge between, the community and the police department.
And if you want to learn more on how the district is addressing safety concerns, you can head on over to valleynewslive.com and click on this story. We, of course, have all of our previous coverage there as well. And Christmas lights have gone up across the country this holiday season, but one display in a small Minnesota town is turning heads for more than just its festive glow. Let's check this out. In Frazee, one man put up a rooftop display that reads, "We are Charlie Kirk." It's a tribute to the Republican political activist, and close ally of President Donald Trump, who was assassinated in Utah during a Turning Point USA event that was back on September 10th. He says it was a last-minute idea using scrap plywood and $50 lights from Amazon.
My thought process with it, a lot of people said it was political, but to me it's more about his message. I think he was a great example of he combated with words instead of violence.
He also says the reaction has been pretty positive to the display. North Dakota Congresswoman Julie Fedorchak says Republicans are working to fix what she calls health care affordability problems created by the Affordable Care Act. In a year-end interview with our Gray DC Bureau, Fedorchak outlining GOP priorities, including giving patients more control over their health care decisions. She says Republicans also want to eliminate waste and fraud in the current system.
The reason why we're here is because the Affordable Care Act has been anything but affordable. It has resulted in extremely unaffordable health care for Americans across the board. For North Dakotans, health insurance premiums have gone through the roof since this act was passed.
Fedorchak also says North Dakotans will see lower taxes this season as part of the Republican efforts to improve affordability. And in this season of giving and generosity, a unique effort is uniting folks far and wide. Thousands of small bob tops are being collected, not just as a memorial, but to support a cause that helps others. These tiny pieces are making a huge difference, all inspired by the remarkable spirit of one local man. I stopped by Oaks over the weekend to find out how we can all live like Bobby. Let's check it out.
Every time I see a little top or someone hands me one, that always brings back the memories.
People from Oaks and even across the globe are tearing off bob tops. They're saving them for Bobby Schmidt.
It's just cool to get a box in the mail from somewhere that you're like, oh wow, they're actually saving all their tops and thinking about Bob, and it's all going to a great purpose too.
That purpose is the El Zegel Shrine.
The Ladies Auxiliary typically takes those and donates things like wheelchairs, walking aids, things like that for the hospital.
The goal is 1,000 pounds, which is about 1,100 tops per pound.
Every time we rip one off, it means somebody was thinking of Bobby. That's awesome.
And the way this came about gives you a better understanding of Bobby Schmidt's giving nature.
Back in the day, they had this little thing where if you filled a 5-gallon bucket full of pop tops, you could get a free keg of beer.
Bobby and his friends started collecting tops. And when he started dating his future wife,
Lexi said, oh, my grandpa collects those for the shrine.
Instead of cashing in his full 5-gallon bucket,
At Christmas that year, he just walked it into the house and handed it to Lexi's grandpa and said, Merry Christmas, give it to the shrine.
family and friends have been collecting bob tops for Bobby ever since he passed in a farming accident nearly 6 years ago. He was only 25.
He's just a person that you can never forget, and it just means a lot that all these people still think of him and think of our family, because the grieving never stops.
This bin overflowing with small, shining memories, showing a promise to live like Bobby.
Bobby he had a heart of gold, he really did. He loved kids.
Hardworking, would do anything for anybody.
Bobby Schmidt was a doer and a planner and a thinker.
Living life to the fullest, loving everybody unconditionally.
People from all over sending the bob tops to Oaks.
We met a couple in Aruba, and they sent us a box from England. We've gotten some from Idaho. We just got a box last week from Texas.
Doug and Kim, Bobby's parents.
It's everywhere we've gone. People have handed us bags, and it's just been heartwarming for us to remember that they remember him, and then the love they feel for him and us has lifted us.
Keeps going on.
So many people loved him.
Lexi, Bobby's widow, has remarried and has 2 beautiful boys.
Sometimes it gets brought up, like if he sees the picture, he's like, oh, who's that? And I said, oh, that's Bobby, that's somebody Mommy loves a lot. I just hope that they do grow up and I can instill that in them. I just hope to raise them to be good humans, just like Bobby was.
So just how many thoughts of Bob are in this bin?
We were scared when we first got the tote. We were scared we weren't going to be able to fill it.
1,179,200 memories.
A million represents him very well because he always dreamed big.
That's roughly 1,072 pounds, surpassing the goal.
It's the kindness you're getting from all these people, from everywhere in the world.
So many thoughts of Bob that each one of these has brought, so it's been amazing.
Massive numbers reflecting Bobby's even bigger impact and heart.
And he would come up with ideas and he would always follow through. And so to see the follow through on this is just great.
Promising to never forget and to always LLB.
Live like Bobby, do everything that he would do, and be kind and live life to the fullest.
And family and friends, they are not done yet either. They're going to continue collecting Bob Tops. And if you want to get involved and send yours to the family, we do have an address for you to do just that over on our website, valleynewslive.com. You can also, of course, always find everything that you see on here, that you see in our shows, that you see on our Facebook page, our website. All of that is over on the VNN News app as well. So you can get the latest breaking news, developing stories, feel-good stories as well, all across our region and across the globe. We've got everything on there for you. So again, that's free in the App Store, easy to use. And I want to send you off with this story here. Some babies at Sanford dressed in Christmas stockings. This is so sweet. I'm going to see if I can pull this up for you here. Give me 1 second, okay? Okay, here we go. This was super cute. So this is over at Sanford, the newborns, okay? Fargo Hospital spreading holiday cheer. 7 babies, you can see them right there, wheeled out in stockings and hats, all in the Christmas spirit, of course. It's a tradition staffers at Sanford have had for years. Both family and staff gathering around with big smiles, excited to watch these babies experience their very first Christmas.
Anytime you have a loved one in the hospital, it's really hard. And when you have a baby in the NICU, you lose control over a lot of things. So again, anytime we can help bring any sort of joy, even the little things matter.
And the birthing center is getting ready to celebrate the very first baby in the area born on New Year's Day. That'll be so exciting. Can't wait to hear from them and find out which baby will be joining us the first on New Year's Day. Well, thank you so much for joining us here on Valley News Now Desk. We, of course, will have this for you on weekday mornings around that 7:30 time frame, where I can give you the top local stories that we're seeing here at the station and keep you up to date and in the know with everything that's going on. Remember to download those VNL News and weather apps, especially since we got that First Alert Weather Day coming for Christmas. Our First Alert Storm team will let you know when and where that is impacting you or could be impacting you. So, again, that's all I got for you. I will see you back here tomorrow on Christmas Eve. Have a great rest of your Tuesday, and I will see you again tomorrow.